Tahara Masur. Good morning. Good morning, honey. D Bows. Good morning. Good afternoon, Tahara. I hope I'm saying that right. Divine Order. Seven. Yeah. From Chicago in the house. So I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come in, y'all, and then we're gonna get into this. Marcy Griffin. Afternoon from Southwest Florida in the house. Sertha Henderson, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. If you're on the West Coast or Central, then it's still morning for y'all. It's 11:30. What Central Time? West Coast is 3 hours behind me. So it's like 10:30. Yeah. But okay. So I wanted to jump on here real quick. The video that I actually was putting up, I was in the process of editing a video, and then I came across this article. Okay. Hey, Doopsie Daisy. I like your name, Doopsie Daisy. Greens from Kansas. Kansas in the house. Okay, y'all. So I want to talk to y'all about something very, very important. So some of y'all probably done heard about this. Some of y'all probably haven't heard about this, but it is about Walgreens. Okay, so Walgreens, from the article that I read, okay, Walgreens is some of their workers have already walked out of Walgreens, the pharmacy. They're saying harsh conditions. Okay, so workers have already started walking out in some states, and they are saying that between the 9th and 11th is when they're supposed to be. Some is going to be for one day, some is going to be Oh, some is saying that it's gonna be for one day. Some is saying that it's gonna go on for a little bit. They trying to get a union or whatever. CVS and Walgreens do not have a union. Like they don't have a union as of now. But due to harsh conditions, workers are leaving or walking out. So if you got medication and things like that that you may need, I would suggest you go ahead and get things that you can refilled or whatever the case may be. And this is just what we were saying about next year, 2024. A lot of people is like, it's going to be a hard year and all this type of stuff. Well, it's already done started. Y'all already done heard what happened while we were sleeping last night with these other countries. And I already done started looking up, trying to see what goods we get from Israel and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure y'all done already heard about that. So I don't even have to go into it. If you have it, then let me know. Okay. Just put it in the comments if you don't know nothing that I'm talking about. But if you use Walgreens, and I mean, if it's happening at Walgreens, I feel like it will go into CVS, Rite Aid, and so we don't even have a Rite Aid here no more because I don't even know what the reason is, but they could shut them down like a couple years ago. Okay, so make sure y'all get what y'all need. Y'all already know it's a amoxicillin shortage and stuff like that. If you see, everything is just really, really coming together. Everything it's starting now. Okay, workers leaving the pharmacy, like, it's not shocking, but it's like, okay, that's what people need. People depend on that for medicines and different things like that. Also, it goes back to what we done talked about several times, trying to make sure that you are stocked up. Not only that, though, trying to get your health on the right track to some extent. I understand you can only do so much depending on your situation. But when you see things like the healthcare system and all this stuff going down the way it is, there's strikes, there's not enough workers, and all that stuff, it's gonna run out. It has the chance for running out. Okay. This is true. Walgreens going on a strike. CVS already went on a strike. Work conditions are too harsh. Yes, divine order. So it's like, this is what people, you got to think about, like the elderly and stuff like that, that they depend, not even elderly. I'm just not saying just the elderly. There's younger people and stuff that depends on pharmacies and stuff for medication. Okay. So we need to do what we can. If you don't have like major issues and stuff like that, please look into trying to change your lifestyle. If you know you don't have a healthy lifestyle when it comes to eating, okay, when it comes to doing different things, if you're not getting enough exercise, I'm not a doctor, nutritionist, none of that stuff, but make yourself more active. Anything to kind of help having to make trips to the doctor, okay, for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all these things that causes other diseases and stuff like that, which is going to send you to the doctor, and then from the doctor to the pharmacist. And if ain't no workers there, if there's medication shortages and all this stuff, and now you need it and you can help it. Some people cannot help it. Some people it's just genetic or whatever. But y'all know, if y'all are one of the ones, if yourself is one of the ones. I do that for myself. As of today, I am back to gluten and dairy. I would not touch dairy. I would not touch gluten. Y'all already know, if you've been following me, I've been dealing with some breakout situations. I've been to the doctor twice this month. They're telling me I have to run this course and all this stuff. Well, yesterday, with that being said, I still been watching what I've been eating. The breakouts is not like they was as pole. Now they're like dots now, red dots. And I'm guessing by me not eating certain things, it's getting less and less out of my system. So I tried something yesterday and I had some cream cheese by itself. And once I ate the cream cheese, I got the itching, I got more red dots, and I'm just like, because at first they looked at like we talked about how not really, like there's different types of psoriasis. There is the plaque psoriasis where it's like a red, like no, these are like bumps. They will remind you of a ringworm, but it's not a ringworm. It's not ringworm. It is. They said an allergic reaction, and it have to run its course. And then they don't want from coming like that. So when I say ringworm, it's because they're raised and round, okay, and it seemed like little bumps around. And now they don't stop forming like that. First, it was like red spot, and then it slowly grows into what looked like a ringworm. And then now that they're not coming like that, it seems like they don't have that momentum to continue on, which lets me know the doctor probably was right about it's got to run its course. It's an allergic reaction. He called it pityriasis rosa. He said it could be psoriasis, dermatitis, which there's different types of psoriasis, okay? Because I've had people ask me that. But it all comes down to now, I think by me not having that gallbladder, y'all, I am 4 months. See, so I am October 18th will be 5 months post-op, okay? And I've been looking up and stuff because I've never had surgery before. That was my first time ever having surgery. I've already told y'all that I honestly didn't think I would make it through any surgery, just my mental. And to have to go through something like that, that is just like, wow, no time to prep or anything. It's just like now I'm dealing with, I had a good recovery. Well, I'm still recovering because I'm not healed in the inside like that. Like I know I'm not. But I'm like, I had a good, now this happens, and I'm like, okay, it's gotta be what I'm eating. So the dairy, I know I've been putting in a lot of dairy. Now that I have slacked off the dairy, now they're not coming as, like I say, like they was. They're coming more as little red dots whenever they come. But I started itching stomach area start itching once I ate the cream cheese, and I made sure I didn't eat nothing else. So with things like that, that will bother your immune system. I know somebody asked me, did I have autoimmune disease? Not that I know of. And there's different types and different things like that. And they say anytime you're allergic to dust, you have an autoimmune disease. I don't know how that works, but I'm not trying to make it worse, especially with, it's already hard far as having supplies and stuff like that. I'm trying to help. The main thing is try to help yourself as much as possible. So I say all that to say, I had to watch what was going on, watch what I was eating, because I've never had breakouts like that. I've never had any skin issues. I have to look at not having that gallbladder. That plays a big role. A lot of people tell you, oh, you go back to normal, then they start having issues. Well, a lot of it from me doing my research is because you don't have enzymes and stuff that other people have now. You are missing an organ. It's a reason why that organ was there. Yes, you can live a normal life without it, but it's a reason why it was there. So diet change. That is why they say, um, that is why they say you got to eat healthy. So I know these things. Why would I continue? I done had 4 months of fun eating, okay? And me paying attention. So then after that, last night I had Panera bread because I didn't get a chance to go to Publix, so I can start buying the gluten and dairy free stuff. And I was fine until this morning. I started itching, and I'm like, what? And I hadn't even ate anything. And I have to think about gluten and dairy is still in my system. Anytime it's just not as strong. Okay. And sometimes you can have an intolerance, and an allergy and an intolerance is different. So it's hard to kind of find that or whatnot. God said the same. Once I get insurance back, which I should have it back for next year for January, once I get it back, I will go and get another. They did environmental, so I need a food palette or whatever test thingy done. I will have to get that done, and I'm going to eventually have to see a dermatologist. But I am trying to fix it. But since I done already I did my share by going to the doctor twice. Okay, so now I have to change my diet. And that is part of us prepping and trying to stay out of these doctor offices. Now, if you sick, go to the doctor. I don't want nobody to say, MGL, you said stay out the doctor. No, no, no. If you sick, go. Because if I'm sick, I'm going to go. Okay? You got to go see about yourself. But in my case, me going twice, and they're not worried about no breakouts. They're saying what it is. They the doctors. I don't know. I will say I am having a little issue with trusting the words because of what happened in May. I was sent home 4 times, and almost to the last minute of me possibly losing my life to something that should have been done before then because a doctor did not want to do it. That kind of messes me up with, like, now are you telling me the right thing? Like, I'm thinking now, like, or do you know what you're talking about? Because I done had this experience where this doctor did not know, and I could have not been sitting there. Y'all don't understand when I say how close it was to that thing bursting, and it was full of infection. Septis, can you say septis? Okay, so I'm thankful. I may say that, but say that a lot, and you probably like, oh, it was just this. That was my first surgery. It was emergency surgery. And the fact that they played, well, not all, but that individual played with, I ain't gonna say play, whatever his reasons was, and the other 2 doctors before I got the one of the best ER doctors and best surgeon and nurses ever. The other 3, they could have they could have stopped it before it got to that point. So I think that's messing with me too. The reason why I end up going back to the doctor this time, like, hey, I'm still breaking out. Cream, you're giving me cream, but you ain't telling me what the problem is. Like, and then this one actually sat down and explained it. So now I'm really thinking, yes, it's probably a food allergy. He said I need sleep. Okay, I've been getting rest now. I'm still breaking out, but I'm mainly itching after I eat certain things. And y'all, if y'all been following me, I did go gluten and dairy free back in 2020. And it's to the point now, as of today, what is today? October 7th. I have a follow-up doctor appointment for these breakouts on the 16th. So I want to make sure that I'm not consuming no dairy, no gluten, and see if I continue to clear up, because I am clearing. It is clearing up or whatnot, but I'm trying to stop the new little dots, the new little breakouts that's coming. And I think they just coming because I done slacked off the gluten and the dairy. Still got it in me, but they don't have that to continue on. So I need to go to Walgreens and get some more cream, because I called them and was like, hey, I'm out of cream. Y'all said 4 to 6 weeks for this. I'm out of cream, okay? And let me just go say this. So any breakouts that I have, y'all, is upper body, like is back, core area, inside of my leg. So nothing crazy, nothing like, oh, this, that, and that. So I'm happy it is clearing up, which was another sign of allergic reaction. So watching what we eat, try to have a healthy lifestyle can work a lot to keep us out of the doctors, to keep us from having to go and get medicines and different stuff like that. Because if we, now, like I say, some people, and it can happen to any of us, where we can eat healthy and try to, and we still come up with situations. I understand that can still happen, but try to help ourselves out, because y'all, people walking out from pharmacies, I just feel bad on if they have to close pharmacies down because they don't have workers. You know how many people can go without having medication that they need, you know? So medications that they need, I feel like that is like very, very, very important. So for those of us that those of y'all that I lost my train of thought, y'all. I lost my train of thought. Those of y'all that can help it, let's try to eat healthy as much as possible, so we don't have to, maybe don't have to, because like I said, it still can happen, but maybe don't have to keep going and being put on medications and being put on different things. Somebody did tell me about the alkaline diet. I did look it up. It's a lot of the stuff that I already eat now, but I will be adding more. Y'all will see that, because I told you over here it's a lifestyle change. We got to change our lifestyle in so many different ways. Prepping is just not about going to the stove, grabbing all this type of stuff, not paying attention to what you're grabbing. Let me be an example right here. I'm 36 years old. I've never had no breakouts. Apparently, I've been having allergies and been allergic to stuff and did not know. Now I cannot eat shrimp. I'm allergic to, y'all I told you, pretty much the outdoors. And it's a different type of, it's not your seasonal allergies. Like I get sick, okay? And it's like, these are things that's been going on since a child that they just not finding out, you know? And due to back then, Medicaid not taking care of, not paying for a different allergy test is the reason why I never got the test done, because they was so expensive. And my granny and uncle did the best that they could, you know. So it kept me at the doctor, but with that I know that thing because I done experienced it now. It's expensive. The one that I got is almost $3,000 by itself, you know. So it was expensive, and some things Medicaid didn't pay for then and won't pay for now. So now that I'm 36, I'm finding out all this stuff, and you know, it's just like, okay, so that's why I was so sickly little. That's why they wanted to do an allergy, some type of test thingy. That's why it is just, and I don't know. I don't know if I got one done, because I don't know if I got one done when I was little, because I don't see my grandma not letting me get it. She would have came up with the money. So they probably did it, and I know I was heavily on allergy medicines, prescription allergy medicine. So I would say she probably did. I have to ask my uncle because he would know. Because I don't see her letting me go without having it. She would have got the money if they didn't take care of it. So probably what's done is just things advances as we get older. So now I'm dealing with, I already suspected of having food allergies, but now I'm really dealing with it to where it's really bothering me in negative ways. So when I go to prep, I'm not prepping a lot of stuff that I can't eat in an emergency situation. If you know you got high blood pressure, don't be prepping all this stuff, because then you're gonna need blood pressure medicine. You may not be able to get to the pharmacy. Okay, they may not even have a supply of it. Okay, so help yourself any way possible. You know what I'm saying? Help yourself any way possible. Is but no guarantee. Yes, you still gonna have sicknesses and different things that comes up no matter how healthy and stuff you eat. And that's why I don't want people to get twisted saying, oh, I eat healthy. No. But we know eating healthy is one of the ways to live. It just eliminated one thing, because we go out here and we eat all this sugary stuff. I'm guilty of it. And they took that gallbladder out, y'all, and I realized I could eat what I couldn't eat in over 10 years. Oh my God, your girl for the past 4 months been putting it down, okay? And now I done built up an intolerance for something where it's coming out through my skin, and I don't like that. So, and that's a sign that my immune system is working hard, and that's what happens. That's how people get autoimmune diseases and different things, is because the immune system is working so hard for whatever the toxin or whatever it is in your body that it is fighting. And sometimes you go through breakouts and different things like that. So you got to, so I have to go back, and I'm so happy that I did not go forth with buying all that stuff. A lot of people were saying, oh, buy spam, buy this, buy that. I kept saying, man, and I even went and bought some processed stuff. And I remember, if y'all been following me, we ate that stuff, and I felt I did not, so I'm glad most of the processed stuff is out of my pantry. And so now that I know I have to, it's a must that I have to, even without having the gallbladder, I'm supposed to be low fat, everything. I'm supposed to be low dairy. It's supposed to be slim to none. Okay. And I've been eating, y'all saw me eating that cottage cheese in the mornings, and I would not buy the low fat cottage cheese. I was buying the whole milk cottage cheese. I said I gotta have some type of fat. I think all that stuff created an intolerance. And the crazy thing about it is, I would need that in my body for me to even test positive for an allergy test. But me breaking out, I'm on my allergy medicine now, because when I did the environmental one, I couldn't take allergy medicine for 7 days. I couldn't even take my digestion and my Pepcid AC because it's an antihistamine for 7 days. So if you look at by the Flonase, my Claritin, my Pepcid AC, those are all, well, Flonase is a steroid. Those are all antihistamines. Even the Pepcid AC. So that is why a lot of the food allergies has been masked when it comes to me, because I've always been taking some for digestion. And guess what? Food allergies called digestion. So I hope y'all following me, how I just been sent with, ever since a child, I've been on Pepcid AC. When I tell y'all I was so sick, I was so sick. Every time my grandma always had me at the doctor or the hospital. And it was like, they say if she throw up, get her here immediately. I will always be sick, like, yeah, just a sickly child. So now when everything comes, they kept giving me the Pepcid AC, which I'm not going to test positive for no food allergy, because you're giving me antihistamine. That's keeping it at bay. So now that I'm older and I haven't been taking it as much, now I'm realizing, oh, wait, this is probably what's been doing this, and this is probably what's been doing that, and this is probably what's been doing this. So it just go, instead of masking the problem, we need to find out how we can naturally get it under control, so we don't have to go to the doctors as much and stuff like that. And like I say, if you sick, go to the doctor. go to the doctor. I'm not telling you now. I'm smart for this common stuff that we can try to help ourselves out with. Okay, so gluten and dairy free, I have to be. And it's good because, like I say, it works for different things. Without having a gallbladder, gluten is something I don't need. I already talked to my kids' doctor back in 2020 when I went gluten and dairy free, and she told me gluten inflames you. That's the problem. That's another issue you can have breakouts for. If your body is inflamed, I think that's why the person told me to look up the alkaline diet. If your body has a lot of inflammation in it, and that comes from processed foods and stuff, sugars, all the stuff that we eat. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. This stuff in the stores is even more worse now because of all these shortages. They have cut some of the ingredients and add some of the cheaper stuff like sugar, okay? Different types of sugar and high fructose corn syrup to try to keep it with that taste, so you don't know that an ingredient has been taken. It's really junk, okay? So I'm telling you from experience, try not to stock everything processed or unhealthy. All right. Try not to do that because you don't want to make yourself sick, and then medicine and stuff is not available, or workers is not in there. All right. And there's no workers, so the stores are closed. This will be a problem because you got to look at it at all costs. If they don't have workers, they can't run that store. So who would be there to get supplies and all that stuff? Now people is gonna run to the grocery stores and stuff trying to get Tylenol, Advil, all this type of stuff that they would normally get from the drugstore. That stuff gonna end up dwindling. Okay. So it's just like it can go so many different ways. You can take this so many different ways, okay? But that's just one thing. It's already bad that the healthcare system is already understaffed, and supplies and medicines is already understaffed. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's actually, if you look at it, I'm just gonna say the Bible fulfilling itself. All these events that's happening, the Bible say it's going to happen, and when it say it's going to happen, you better believe it's going to happen. So it's not a shock. It's just, but then at the same time, I get a lot of comments where people say, "Oh, I pray. I ain't stocking up. I ain't pray." God did not tell you not to pray. God said be prepared. Be prepared. Now, I ain't saw what he told you to go get put no bunker down and all this type of stuff. But people that can do it, hey, I wished I could. I can't afford to do all that. I ain't even got no land to do that on. But if that's it, the extent that you prepare is up to you. It is up to you. You know, some of us can't do it to that extent. But if we can stock up on food and supplies and stuff like that, God is not going to come down and tap you on your shoulder and say, "Tamika, you need to be preparing. Shatika, you need to be preparing. Angela, you need to be preparing. P&G, you need to be preparing." He's not finna tap you on your shoulder, come down and whisper to you. That's not finna happen. So if you know it and you're not doing it, and you're able to do something, because like I say, I know there's a lot of people that's not able for whatever reason, but there's a lot of people there's a lot of people that can to help out their loved ones and stuff that's not able to, and they refuse to do it. They refuse. It's sitting right there in your face. You know, have some beans, have some rice. Listen to your body. If you see you got acne and stuff and you having skin issues or whatnot, look at your diet. Say, okay, I'm eating a lot of junk that could be contributing to this. Change it. I'm telling you, 2020, I wished I wouldn't have never changed it. 2020. My gallbladder probably wouldn't have went out. Well, it was going out the reason why I changed it. I just didn't know. Okay, so but it got better. When I went gluten and dairy free, I lost a lot of weight because I was new at the gluten and dairy free. And I was scared to eat because I didn't want no attacks. Now I'm past that. I'm not a rookie at it no more. I know exactly what I need to do. But I went back and started eating all this junk. Had to have the procedure done. And then after that, done indulged in more junk. I had a time while doing it though, y'all. But oh, sorry, allergies. But now it's just like, you know what? I got to get it together. I got to get back to the way it is. So I just bought like yogurt and stuff. So the kids is going to eat it. I cannot touch it. I cannot eat it. No, I have to continue to push whatever is in. And I'm thinking it's the gluten and dairy. Because like I say, I haven't had ice cream in some days now. And I know when I first started with this, it was cottage cheese. I was eating ice cream. I was eating brownies. I was eating chocolate. All that stuff has milk in it. Okay. So I probably could have it in moderation. I think, like I say, it was just too much junk I was consuming. So gluten and dairy free over here. I don't want a doctor to have to tell me gluten and dairy free. I'd rather do it myself. I'd rather do it myself. And we almost get to that point to one probably have to tell me gluten and dairy free. So I'd rather just do it myself. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. We're gonna have to make some changes if we ain't making no changes for our physical and our mental health. Um along as long along with what we put in our bodies, because we can help a lot of stuff. Inflammation is a beast. Inflammation causes a lot of stuff, and I don't want to sell soda. I don't want to see no nothing sugary. I don't want. So I already told you it was gonna be some changes over here. Like I say, this is part of prepping. This is part of how I'm prepping my life. So y'all already been seeing the healthy, hauls or whatever. And y'all, I just went to the store before paying attention to the thing, and the kids had me to buy chips. I bought them chips. And so they got stuff they got to eat up, but it will be no more because I'm not going to prepare different things like that. It's gonna be vegetables, a meat, whatever sauces and stuff I have to make myself. There's a couple of that I like that are gluten and dairy free. But you'll be able to see. So if you is familiar with it and all this stuff, or when you see a video come out and it's all gluten and dairy free stuff, you already know. You already know why. Okay. Yeah. It's sad, but y'all, it's gonna get worse. So it's gonna get sadder. It's gonna get worse. And the article that I read, they already said this can go on for a while. A while. Harsh conditions at pharmacies. Harsh conditions. That's just like wow. You know? Yeah. Let me see some of y'all comments. It's here. Oh, it's already here. Never left. It's been Hey Marquis 777. How you doing? PNG, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sean said, I heard that Walgreens is going bankrupt and are closing a lot of stores. The medicine I get is hard to get, and the suppliers are not able to get the medicine. Insulin, I have tried to research. Oh, wow, Sean. And see, things like that, Sean, I don't know if it's genetic with you. I don't know your situation or anything like that, but that's exactly what I was just talking about. Sometimes we can change things just with our diet. And everybody's situation is different because some people can't get out there and garden. Some people can't, afford high produce and things like that, but we have to try to strategize. Only buy when it's on sale. Each week, whatever store you only buy when it's on sale. And sometimes if you have to eat cabbage, greens, and rice and a meat for 4 5 days, and to some else going, you may just have to do that, you know. But things like that, insulin is very, very important to a lot of people. I'm trying to keep it from being important to me because while I can, but who say I can still eat healthy and still end up needing it? You just never know. But at least I can say I tried. At least I can say I tried. But then some people, it's genetics. No matter what they do, they'll need insulin, or they'll need this medication, or they'll need whatever. So everybody know their situation. Okay, I'm literally speaking to the ones and to myself that can do something different. So Sean, wow. I hope some kind of way you can change it and maybe get to where you don't need it. I know you need it, but you know what I'm saying, because it's rough. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I don't know what to say. Levon Gates said, good day. Thank you, PNG. ATM issues. So keep some cash. Hey, Angela. Was broke down. Now it's fixed in so many words. Hey, Dragon Queen #1. Walgreens employees. Walgreens employees is saying they're gonna go on strike between the 9th and 11th. And a lot of workers in different areas has already walked out of Walgreens. So y'all know what that means. It'll be hard to get medications. So, and they saying that this could go on for a while, okay? Satika Woods said eating healthier beneficial, but no guarantees. Things can happen, but less than the probability. Thank you, PNG, for putting my Amazon affiliate link in the chat. I appreciate it. Your stated facts. Pay attention to all the ingredients in the grocery stores. Food shouldn't have that. I know, right? Hello, at PNG. I like that little dragon icon. T-Drain said, I'm trying to stay prepared. I've been doing a lot of whole food, mostly plant-based diet. It helps me lose the weight the doctor said I need to lose. My help? Got you, T-Drain. I got you. Hey, Mrs. Telling the Truth Boss Lady. Hey, honey. Thank you, PNG, for putting my Amazon wish list in the chat. We have to become dependent. Yes, we do. I see you. So let's see. Highly favorite. Yes, ATM, but stealing your cash deposits. Delaying deposit incorrectly. Did it to me 3 times already. Oh, wow. Wow. So, yeah, y'all, like I say, it's no guarantee, but we got to, I open up and tell y'all about my situations for a reason. And some things I may repeat. You probably like, oh, I done heard this, I done heard this, I done heard this, but it's a lot of new people that have it. It's a lot of new people. And when it comes to like the surgery situation, that's a lifestyle change that I have to do something. Like I say, y'all, I'm thankful because I never thought I would make it through something like that. I never, ever had to deal with surgery. Okay. So yes, it's been 4 months, but it feels like not physically, but mentally. It feels like yesterday to me. Okay. Because I always feared that I wouldn't wake up. I always said I don't want surgery. I don't want to be under the knife. I don't know what they doing. Maybe the anesthesia won't work for me and all this, y'all. And I was out for a little over an hour. Okay. Well, in surgery for a little over an hour. And I'm just like, thank God. That's all I can do. So now, do I want to mess up anything else by not doing what I'm supposed to and then stocking up on all this stuff and then medicines and stuff is not no. So yeah. So if y'all new and you want to see more of what happened back in May, that video is, just type in Mississippi Girl Life and type in because I had to send the link to somebody who couldn't find it on the channel. It's on here. I put it up in May. So May is when everything went down. The type in Mississippi Girl Life and put surgery beside it, and my surgery video will come up. Okay. So yeah. Y'all try to eat healthy as possible. Let's try to get our mental health together. Okay. Physical health together. All right, because these people ain't playing with us. To wake up this morning and another war, even though it's in other countries, I looked up to try to see what goods we get from Israel, and we get medical equipment, medical supplies from Israel, a good amount. Now they at war with Gaza. So while we were sleeping sleeping last night, they was getting attacked all of a sudden. So if you haven't heard, go ahead and look it up. So Israel and Gaza, and you're like, wow, really? Yeah. So the first thing I couldn't find what we get from, but I know it said packaging, something, diamonds and medical supplies from Israel. I don't think it's going to be no medical supplies imported to the U.S. no time soon. After, you got to go and look it up. You got to go and look it up. It is bad, y'all. It is bad. A lot of fatalities, of course, and you know that number is going to go up. It is bad and it is sad. Okay, but this is just what's going on. Anything can happen at the drop of a dime. You could be out here partying one day, and it could be shutdowns the next day. Shoot, it could be shutdowns in the next hour. You don't have that much time to prepare. You don't. Every day is something new. You don't have that much time to prepare like you need to. So if you don't have that much time and you don't have the funds to go prepare, then I suggest you start with produce. Start with the frozen foods that may be cheap. Start with produce. Every week you should be going and getting things that's on sale. Preserving them whichever way you want to preserve them. Okay? And stock up that way. When you go in these stores, you see these canned goods, vegetables is what I'm talking about. When you see that stuff, get it. The only canned goods that I plan on constantly getting is canned meat and I try to get it in water, like chicken in water. I may do like chicken in gravy or something like that. But canned meat and vegetables. Um, Everything I buy from here on out will be gluten and dairy free. Everybody in my house deals with their stomach in some type of way. Gluten is not needed. So guess what? I'm not buying anything, any noodles and things like that to make spaghetti. And so I'm not buying regular. I'm buying gluten free. Okay. Um, because I'm not cooking different ways for everybody. You're gonna have to adjust. Okay. The kids, gluten and dairy don't work for them that much. Um, but I will get dairy for them. Okay. But as for me, I'm strictly gluten and dairy free. They will have dairy free stuff, but then in moderations, they'll have regular dairy. Um, but it's gonna be what a lot of people, what everybody can eat: vegetables and meat and a rice. I can do fine with rice, not brown rice though. Brown rice is a no for me. Um, so rice, vegetables, and a meat is gonna consist of. I got to get in there and make some bread. I'm not buying no more bread out of the store. That stuff is full of gluten and it's full of sugar. Okay, the starch. I'm not buying no more bread. I'm going back to the basics. Start back making our own bread. Okay. We have to look at what is best for us and do what is best. I'm glad this happened to a certain extent because I wouldn't want to wait to where I can't get anywhere to get what I need. And this happened. So all the signs just tell me, chick, you know, your body is different. Okay, it's bougie. Okay, that's what I call it, bougie body. So I'm gonna have to continue to change things. Not like I didn't change. I gotta continue to change. So no, my grocery hauls may not be your normal grocery hauls or whatnot. Do research and look up gluten for yourself. Gluten inflames you like no tomorrow. Dairy inflames you like no tomorrow. So you'll have to research that yourself, make the decisions that's best for you. Um, at any time in your life, you can come up with a gluten intolerance. Any time in your life, you can come up with a dairy intolerance. You don't have to be born with them. Okay. Um, I haven't never heard of nothing called fruit and vegetable intolerance. Okay, nothing like that. Um, so we know what we're supposed to be eating and what we're not supposed to be eating. Um, so we got to do better, y'all. Okay, we got to do better. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'll read that later. It was an article that came through talking about 2024, 2025 school district here is redirecting and probably going to cause school closure. I don't know why, but they saying, and it's in Craven, I think Craven County, but it's a school here in North Carolina. I don't have to worry about that. But let's see. We must have a life change. Vegan works for me. Natural herbs and juicing had a lot of medical issues at one point. What you are saying is so real, and we don't have that much time. Yes, Lavon Gates. I'm glad it worked for you. I gotta go to Publix today and get my vegan cheese. I'm excited about it because I know this worked for me. I know this worked for me. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, but I'm not a rookie like I was in 2020. Okay. So I know, but y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And Lavon, you probably gonna know. If you vegan, you gonna know what I'm finna say. So yeah, I told you I bought that Philadelphia cream cheese. It was strawberry. Had some yesterday. Oh, let me tell you the symptoms. Once I ate that cream cheese, mucus, like in the back of my throat, I sounded congested as out. I'm talking about all of a sudden. I started like wait, like what the what? I started like itching in spots, and I'm looking at, and the more I ate the cream cheese, because I just had it by itself on a spoon, the more I ate it, the more congested I got. The more, and I'm like, this is an allergy. And I'm looking like, what's in the world? The Vun. I was on Publix app because y'all, I still have my Publix app. I'm glad I kept it. And I was looking at vegan cheese because normally I do follow your heart, smoked Gouda, and they provolone. BioLife, I can't. BioLife did me some dirty. I do not deal with BioLife brand. And Levon, if you're still in here, you know what I'm talking about. Why Philadelphia got a plant-based cream cheese? It's dairy and gluten-free. It's vegan. You think I ain't gonna pick none up today? I sure am. I sure am. The only thing I don't like about it is it's plain. It's not like a strawberry. I guess they're gonna eventually get that, but they have a plant-based Philadelphia cream cheese. It's dairy-free and gluten-free. Your girl got to get some. I'm like, okay, I'm still in business. I can have cream cheese. Okay, I can have cream cheese. So, just little things like that. And you'll find if you have to change and have this lifestyle, you get very happy when you find stuff that you like, because not everything you're going to like. This, I can tell you a couple things that's disgusting to me. But a lot of people say, yes, that's what happens. Yes, get it. It's good. Yes. Oh, you done had it, girl. I'm going to Publix when I get off at here. I was like, so I put that in there. And what else did I see? I saw, oh, I don't know if you know, you probably know, if you vegan, yeah, Good Things. They have some crackers I like. I told them crackers. Oh, I used to eat them crackers all the time, but they Good Things, and they're a rice cracker. Oh my goodness, some good eating. And then I saw this other thing. It's a guava cracker. I've never seen these, but I'm gonna get it. It's a guava crackers or whatnot. They have them in like 3 different flavors or whatnot. I cannot remember the brand I saw because I was on their scout and I was like, now it's expensive, so I will buy this stuff like now to get me started, because until I get my gluten-free recipes together and this, that, and the other. But it's exciting because I know I felt amazing when I was gluten and dairy free. I felt amazing. I was not carrying water weight. A lot of my midsection is water weight. And being inflamed, I slept better. I did. And I'm just like telling myself, why did you get off track? Why did you think that you could change that lifestyle? Why? Yes, Jesse, I got so much mucus. Like I was talking and it was like I had a cold just all of a sudden. And I'm like, okay, I know what that's the allergy. So no other animals drink milk after a certain age. Why do we? Exactly. And it was just like I was like, oh no. And I'm like literally was just like spot itch, like what? Yeah, so I know I gotta get off the dairy. My kids have mucus, well Tatiana do after dairy. I'm taking them off from it. I know how to feed them dairy and gluten free. Okay. It's more natural over here as much as possible because our bodies just cannot take it. And I'm talking about for me and the kids. Our bodies just cannot take it. I really don't care for milk that much for drinking it, Levon. And that's probably like my biggest thing because I don't like almond milk. I used to. And if I buy almond milk and it's like vanilla flavor or something, it's too sugary. It's a lot of stuff in there that you don't need, okay? But that was one brand of almond milk that I could tolerate maybe a little bit. Now I can cook with it. Some things is just disgusting. Okay. So I gotta figure out something for as milk that I can do when I'm cooking something that needs milk. Okay. Um Rice milk, I've never tried rice milk, so I may want to try that because I want something that ain't gonna have, like if I try to make homemade macaroni and cheese, I don't want, and I did this. Levon, don't y'all laugh at me. I did this. Somebody back there laugh because they remember. I made homemade macaroni and cheese, and this was 2020 when I was gluten and dairy. And why did I put almond milk in it? And didn't pay attention that it was vanilla flavored almond milk. You to my disgusting. Whew, disgusting. Chosen one of these said oat milk, maybe. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll buy rice milk and oat milk. And I need to see which one. You know what? Oat milk maybe, but rice milk may be good because when I buy my noodles, they gluten free. And I get the one with white rice, not brown rice. So my noodles, the gluten free noodles, is made out of rice. So I get both of them, Levon and Chosen One, and just see which one will be good to cook with. Okay. And y'all probably like, I know somebody gonna say it. So she gonna do this. What about Oronde? Oronde, if I make macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, he'll eat it. He may not like it, but see, he know how to cook. Okay, so if he wants something different, he can do it himself. But I got a feeling he probably just gonna eat what I'm making because I will say this, he understands I don't have a choice. Okay. I don't have a choice. This ain't something I don't have a choice. We didn't already experience how much of a better person I am physically and stuff when I done been gluten and dairy. So now having to go back that way, I don't have a choice. So when I make stuff, it's either he'll like it or he won't. Now, like cream cheese and stuff like that, you know, it just be a thing of making sure that there's rice. Long as there's rice, meat, and a vegetable, he good. Rice, meat, a vegetable, and he got his cold one. He got his beer. He good. He good. So if I do my macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, and I say that because some people could be all in the comments talking about, then what is he gonna eat? You talking about this? You talking about that? That's already together. And plus, he grown. He eat a lot of stuff I don't eat anyway that I can't eat. So when we go to the store, if he see pork or something that he want, he gets it. Y'all see anything? Sometimes I'll be like, this. I didn't put this in the buggy. Pork skins and all that stuff. He gets what he wants. Okay. I can't tell. I tell him don't eat that stuff, but he grown and he makes decisions on his own. So yeah, so it ain't nothing like that. But as for this extra stuff and all that, it will have to be a different way. Make coconut milk. I did that before with the mac and cheese. Was it good? Did the mac and cheese taste like coconut? I don't want them because I thought I had something 2020 with coconut milk and it made me sick. But now that I know I was having gallbladder issues then and they didn't know, I think that's why coconut, because I think coconut milk can be fattening. Oh yeah, Kylie, come here. I'm gonna show you because I don't want to spoil it. I got a video coming out where I use coconut milk. Cause y'all, I think it's God. I have been guided over the past couple weeks to buy healthy. I've been talking to y'all about that. I've been doing videos. I have more cooking videos already filmed. Where they've been healthy and natural because I told you I was going that route. And I've been knowing I needed to do it since the gallbladder. I knew it. But it's like I was being, look over there and give me the can of coconut milk on that second shelf. You're gonna see it. Go over there, the second shelf, like in the back. So this particular recipe, I'm not gonna tell y'all what that recipe is. Y'all see it when the video come out. It called for coconut milk. So I was like, if I make this, it's probably gonna bother my stomach. But now I gotta mentally say, hey, what bothered your stomach and gave you one of them attacks, you don't have no more. So I went on and did the recipe, y'all. I didn't have no problem. ain't have no problem. No problem. So anybody's looking for coconut milk, if you don't want to Levon, I'm gonna have to look up how to make it because they do got coconuts. And so I'm gonna look up how to make coconut milk because I would love to make my own. But anybody cannot make their own, y'all. Dollar Tree, honey. Dollar Tree. This one right here is what I got. Now I have not used this one yet because when I was going to use it, I got it to use it, but found that I had coconut milk in the cabinet and it was Goya brand or something. But y'all, look, I don't know if y'all can't see that. Well, it just say coconut milk, but it's a dairy free, gluten free. Because everything that's dairy free may not be gluten free. Everything that's gluten free may not be dairy free. So when I find stuff like this, and I bought this a couple days ago, and now I know for sure I need to get off from it. I was like, yep, I feel like God was sending me in the right direction because he knew that I was going to eventually find out the road I need to be back on. So yeah, Dollar Tree, y'all, coconut milk. And this is like they have, I'm guessing they have regular, but this, it says right here, this is light, so it is low fat. It's not as rich. So yeah. So I was excited about that. Like I say, y'all gonna see. I get excited when it's things I find and I like. Because Levon, you know, everything that's gluten and dairy free is everything is not good. And then tapioca starch is something that I try to not eat because of a lot of gluten free stuff. Tapioca starch is in a lot of it. So being able to, and when I did the grocery haul for Food Lion, someone was telling me, Levon said not at all. Something was telling me, I was like, no, I'll just get my gluten-free bread. I'll show y'all that too. For anybody that's wondering, okay? Because I want to help y'all too. Come here, Ty. She gonna be like, again. So y'all saw the Food Line grocery haul that I had on the other channel, and I moved over to this channel. So if you watch that video, that's the video I picked up. And it's been a couple weeks now. Give me that flour that's up there on top of that oatmeal thing. So, I was saying to myself, no, I'm going to come back and get my bread machine flour. I'll wait. Something was like, nope, you need to get that like now. Probably was more like you need to be using this like right now, okay? But back in 2020, I was making my own bread. I was making gluten-free bread and this, that, and the other. And this is what I use. Oh, give me them other bags right there too. The three that's right there. Going over at the end, at the top. So this right here is what I use. And I don't, let me see if it has it in there. See, this comes with everything that I would need. It is rice flour, whole grain, brown rice flour, sorghum flour. This has tapioca starch in it. This flour right here. But I would use that. So it's the King Arthur. I feel like it's a good one. Levon, I don't know if you're still in here, but are you familiar with this one? And it's gluten-free flour. This is expensive. I wished I could make my own flour that is gluten-free. Okay. Yeah, I like doing bread with this one. So I picked up another thing and I was like, no, I'll just wait. And it's like someone was saying, no, get it. Like, and I guess it was saying you're gonna need it. Okay, give me some. I don't know, Levon, how advanced you are, but like I bought this. Like I say, 2020, I was doing this stuff, and I have been debating. This is one reason why I haven't made the bread yet, because this is another one right here, another flour, but this one right here, it expired October last year. And I'm wondering, is it still good? Because most gluten-free stuff, it don't last as long as the regular stuff. So they haven't been open, and it expired October. And I'm debating, do I want to try it? But I don't want to make myself sick. Okay. So this is another good brand though that I like. It's Divided Sunset, and it's gluten-free all-purpose. But I like King Arthur gluten-free flour better. Um, Something else that I was using is white rice flour. And this one expired December last year. And I'm like, do I need to rebuy this stuff? And then I have my gum right here that goes in some recipes, not all recipes. And it expired July last year. And all this has been open and not in the refrigerator. So I'm just like, yeah. So Levon, you can email me or you can just comment right here and let me know. Do you think I should toss this and start fresh because it's already expired? And the fact that, it's not your normal things or whatnot, give me some pointers on that because I'm ready to just buy it all fresh. Like I say, I just bought this thing, so I know this good, and this ain't gonna be in there long because I gotta get the bread making. Thank you, honey. So I gotta get bread making. But that just show you the white bag that I had is $10, but I could get a bigger bag of flour that's not gluten free for what, $5 or whatnot. So it's expensive, but I don't put a price on health. No, try it just a little bit first. Okay, Levon, I'm gonna try it. I'll try it if my mental let me do it. Cause I had already put some in the cart. I still gotta buy more anyway, but I just want to have it on hand. And I'm already good with my bread yeast. I think I got two things that's not even open. So yeah, Zura. I know I didn't say that right. Say greetings. Check out how beneficial coconut is for your body since you have an organ removed. Amazing review. Oh, thank you. I sure will. I knew coconut was good, but I didn't know that good. Like I said, y'all, I'm 4 months post-op. So I got to get it together because that's 4 months I've been eating junk. Okay. I got to get it together. But y'all, I had to have some type of fun. Some type of fun. Jesse Herman Jesse say, do you think you will get chickens again? I'm getting at least 4. That's all we can have in the city. Yes, but that will be when I leave. When I leave this area, whatever that may be, we just re-signed the lease here. So actually, the lease was up this month. So a couple weeks ago, we went on and signed. So I'll be at this location. Chickens, I want a huge backyard or some land so they can run around. That'll help with feed and that'll help with the maintenance. I had to get away from a lot of stress. Having quails is amazing. So I need to order me some quails. So right now, I'll just be dealing with the quails. Um, and if I move and get some land or a bigger area, then I would get chickens again. So yeah. Said I use King Arthur organic all-purpose with organic coconut milk to make my bread. My children love it. Oh, thank you for letting me know, honey. Because I need to get some bread on. I'll probably get it. I'll probably start my bread making tomorrow. Um, yeah, because I need to go to Publix and get a few things or whatnot. So I'll probably just start my bread making tomorrow. But thank you so much. So, because it's gonna be a lot of all my recipes is go. I think I got a couple videos that they should be gluten free, but all my recipes and stuff is going to be geared around it. So feel free to come in and give me some pointers, um, because I'm ready. I'm ready to get back into it. I don't have a choice though. Like I said, I'm just like, if you're not ready, better get ready. I use okay. Let's see. Adessa, just make a piece of fried chicken first to test it. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Coat it with it. Levon Gates said, try. Okay, a little bit first. Thank you, PNG. A lot of that don't. Yeah, I know a lot of the regular stuff don't go bad by the expiration date, but I know the gluten stuff, some of it just don't last. Like more of, I guess, the processed stuff. I was thinking it would be the same thing for like the flowers and the gum and stuff. And I think I gotta look because I think I should have put the gum in the refrigerator. I think, and I didn't. I have to look on there and see. Place a teaspoon in water. Watch it swell. Place it in your body. What? The gum product, place a teaspoon in water. Watch it swell. Place it in your body. Watch it swell as well. What do that mean? Why would I want to put it in my body and watch it? Like, huh? I'm lost on that one. I'm lost on that one. Are you saying it's junk? The gum? I don't know if that person's still in here, but yeah. But anyway, y'all. So I think I'm gonna leave it on that note right there. And it's 1:40. So I think I'm gonna leave it on that note. I need to eat me something. Um, yeah. So make sure y'all stock up, y'all. Get what y'all need. Do you all have a Trader Joe's store there? I have all these here, and Trader Joe's is about an hour away in Wilmington. But I do have all these here in town. Girl, you don't want to put some more nails on. Okay. They nice. Hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I was trying to get that person. They probably out of here or whatever. I don't know, but that was just that was that sounded weird. But let me go ahead and end it. Those are good stories. I went in Trader Joe's, might have been a year ago. And I don't know. I just maybe I need to go back. Okay, I didn't care for it that much. Like I say, it's an hour away. Aldi's, I stopped going in Aldi's. Like buying from out of Aldi's is because it seemed like their brand of stuff wasn't agreeing with me, but I still have to remember it. It could have just been the gallbladder. So now that it's gone, I may just go and try their brands, but they brands just was not working for me. It was not digesting. It was something of I don't know. I don't know. So I stopped buying from there. I know I don't buy their produce because every time I turn around, there's produce and stuff that's being recalled from Aldi's. I'm like, what? Okay, Zara, you said yes. I don't understand. So you're saying it the gum is junk? Is that what you're saying? It'll swell in you? Is that what you're saying yes to? But I would definitely go to Aldi's and um I would definitely go to Aldi's and try some of their stuff and just see, just see how it goes. But I'm excited now that I know I'm going back to, Let's see. Yes, Trader Joe's and Aldi's are very good. They carry many products that are organic, non-GMO, and bioengineered free products, minimal ingredients, and I like to shop there more than other stores. Okay, y'all gonna make me go to Aldi's. I literally we pass Aldi's almost every day, and I do not. We got two of them here actually, one on this side, one on the other side of town. And I don't go in there, but like I said, I gotta start. What about Whole Foods store? Whole Food is in Wilmington. I know I need to get the Whole Food. It's a lot I'm gonna have to do. 2020 when I did this, I did not go to like Whole Foods or nothing like that. But that's gonna definitely be something that I are the prices at Whole Foods good or expensive? Okay, because I have to still be on a budget. It's just my budget is a little bit expanded because of this. For as how I know I got, but I don't want to like just because stuff gets high. Um, I don't think have I ever went in Whole Foods. And I think it's one in Wilmington. Let me see. If I know I went to Trader Joe's and Whole's in Wilmington, but I don't know about Whole's Food. Yeah, we might have did. Let me see. Yeah, it's one in Wilmington. Let's see if it looks familiar. It don't look familiar. I don't know if I went in Whole's Food, but we do got one about an hour away. A little high, but they have sales. Okay, Levon. Okay, I can do some sales now. I can do that. Okay, so I shop at Publix for a lot of the gluten stuff. So is it around like the Publix price? If so, then I can work with that with their sales. Do you have a native Son or Sprouts? Never heard of native Son. I can Google it and see. I've heard of Sprouts, but we don't have one here. Let me see. No. Native Son Natural Food Market. We don't. It ain't now pulling up for North Carolina. It's pulling up for Florida. And I don't think we have a Sprouts near neither. Let me see. Oh, they say thousands of natural, organic, and gluten-free foods. Oh, Sprouts. Well, no, wait. That's a Sprouts Farmer Market. But this is a grocery store. It's not. No, is Sprouts a farmer's market? Because if it is, we got one in Fayetteville, Raleigh, and Durham. Fayetteville is 2 hours away from me. Raleigh is 2.5. Yeah, it's a Sprouts in North Carolina. It's just 2 hours away. um. Okay, Levon. That product is most of all the salad dressing as well as other products. I had purchased it to make some things in the kitchen. For the research I found is not to be beneficial. Thank you, Zura. Thank you for that information, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, because I think the only reason why I bought the gum, it was something I was making. Well, I know it was something I was making that required me to use it. But just like the tapioca starch, I know it's not good. I will do some more research, and I believe what you're saying because a lot of that stuff it don't be good. We be thinking we eating one way, and it still have a lot of junk in it. But thank you for that information, Zara. or Grassroots. They're all very good stores. Oh, thank you so much. It's a formal market and they have good sales. Sign up to make an account and send coupons. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Let me. It'll be the one for Fayetteville because that'll be the closest. Go to their website. Oh no, no, no! I'm calling them. Oh, website. That'll be a Saturday drive or something. Go 2 hours. You know. Oh, okay. Spots at the grocery store. Thank you for putting my information in the chat, PNG. Okay, that's a market slash store. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I got it right here. Okay, view this store specials. Let me see what they got for on specials right now. That way it'll tell me their prices. All right. Cause they do deliveries like I guess Instacart. Let's see. All right. Oh, organic avocados, 5 count bag, $5. See. Pineapples 2 for $5. Cucumbers 2 for $4. Okay. Oh, blueberries $4.98. That's a good price. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I really, really do. So, like I was saying, y'all, I need to get off and go eat. Um, and all that good stuff. I got a couple things to do. So, thank y'all for the information. Keep it coming in the chats. Like I say, I got different videos coming. We working on the physical and the mental. Okay. So I went gluten free and immediately gave up about 17 pounds from my body. I was so grateful from the inflammation it has caused. Yeah, Zero. I understand because that's the same thing happened to me 2020. It just I had to stop because no, I was a rookie at it. So I went from 145 to 108 pounds. Not all of a sudden, like it was over the months, like over like 8, 9 months or whatnot. So I lost it at a healthy rate. And I felt so much better. But then I was like 108 pounds. Whoa, wait a minute now. And I started adding stuff. I should have started adding more food for calories than adding junk to try to get back up. Now, guess what? I'm back to 145. Like, I was just like, why? Why? Why did you do that? And now now I'm back here where I don't have a choice. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I know gluten inflames me. I really, really do. I really, really do. I know that. Um, and too much inflammation if you're sensitive to gluten and stuff will cause celiac disease. And no. So I'm like, okay, gotta get a hold of it. Got to. It'll cause some autoimmune issues, disease issues like lupus and stuff like that. A lot of things comes up, okay? So being inflamed and all that stuff. So I gotta do something. I'm glad my body is showing me when it is not happy with something or something I'm doing. I'm glad, and we have to literally listen to our bodies. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Um, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all be safe. Thank y'all for coming in, and make sure that you get any medication and stuff that you may need, because this could happen at a pharmacy near you or in your area. Okay. So y'all be safe. Have a good rest of y'all Saturday, and thank y'all for coming in. Bye.